I've got good news and bad news today. The bad news is my contact lens tore in half and I had trouble getting it out, so my left eye is completely swollen right now. I'll have to do this video in glasses. The good news is I got a notification that my Orion roof deck and solar panels arrived at my P.O. box. I want to get them installed this weekend. And last but not least, I got my money back for that bag of garbage Amazon sent me. If you missed that video, I tried to order a 2-burner cooktop. They sent me a literal bag of garbage instead. Finally just got my money back. So before I hit the road, I thought I'd go back and take some measurements of what I would need for a new cooktop. I want to try to buy that tonight. The reason I got that specific cooktop on Amazon is because it had specific dimensions to fit the space where I want it to live. I want to cook it with 2 burners, and I want it to sit up here on my countertop like a proper cooktop. I've been cooking way back in the shower stall of my van because my old unit is like so tall. But that means I need a unit with the lid that doesn't open any higher than 16 1/4. So I need something 16 inches tall. I don't want it to hang off the edge, so it needs to be 26 inches long. And I don't want it to impede on the faucet, which is another 16. So 16 by 16 by 26 is the magic dimensions. I thought I'd stop over here at the Target first, see if they have any burners in there, and if that doesn't work, I'll try Walmart. And I might even go to Cabela's tonight, my favorite place in Central Mass. Might even sleep there, I don't know. But let's go see what Target has. Yeah, that's electric. I don't want that. That's too big. None of these are the things that I saw online. This is all like huge stuff. This definitely will not fit in my van, and like there's nothing else here. I took a better look at that 2 propane burner I saw on the internet, on the Target website, and in the fine print it says this item not sold in stores. So that was a big waste of time. You know, I don't know why this has to be so frustrating, just obtaining one of these things. I could just try ordering it on Amazon again, but the last 2 items I've ordered on Amazon never got delivered to me. I am skipping Walmart and going straight to Cabela's because I find they have a more wide selection of stuff and higher quality stuff. So if I'm gonna get a cooktop, I want to try that place first, and then I'll try Walmart. I might just not try Walmart at all. I don't know where one is. I want to get this taken care of tonight. I'm so tempted to visit the robot at BJ's, which is in the same plaza, but I'm running low on time. Cabela's is only open for another hour, and I want to drive tonight across the state and cook, which might take another few hours. Yeah, this place is strip mall city. It's so crazy to come in. Like every type of strip mall you can imagine, all kind of cobbled together. But right here is the store of the evening, Cabela's. Believe it or not, I've only been in the store once, even though I slept here 2 or 3 times. I remember it being really awesome. Kind of like the Bass Pro shop, Bass Pro, however you pronounce it. I think they're owned by the same company. Let's go see what they have. I know I've come to the right place. They take grilling seriously here. The first thing you see when you come in is a bunch of grills. I don't want the full-blown things. I want something small with 2 burners. It kind of folds up. I think they're in the aisles over here. Yes, look at this. I don't like the green color, but what are the dimensions on this thing? I need, where is it? 24 by 13 by 6. That's awesome. I already found what I need. I need something 26 by 16 by 16. And this has room to spare. 2 burners, that would be awesome. But like I said, I don't like the green color. They might have something else here. Okay, I'm glad I kept looking. There's the one I just saw. They have another one here in a stainless steel, not that awful green color. That you need to connect to a 20-pound propane tank. I ain't doing that. I like this green one because I can just use my 1-pound propane tank. Same thing I use for my Mr. Buddy. But it looks like that's my only option here. If I get something green, I'm gonna have to paint it eventually. Let me see what else they got. There's 3 different models. They all look identical. I'm trying to find out the difference. This one has 2 burners and burns up to 14,000 BTUs. 80 bucks. This is 120 bucks. Same setup except more BTUs, like almost twice as much. This one, however, is kind of a price point right in the middle. I like this because it has a grill and a propane burner. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I mean, certainly there's another propane flame like underneath that grill. Are you supposed to throw your steaks right on that thing? I'm not sure. I think this is what I'm gonna get though. I just like it too much, and it's the perfect dimensions. I also need a new frying pan. I want something that fits right here on this side. My bowl for cooking rice will go over there. I found one that fits perfectly. This also has a cool foldable handle, so it'll be somewhat easier to store in my van, even though it's 1 inch wider than the space I normally store this. I'll have to find another place. This is also Teflon free, so I think I'm gonna get this new pan. I want to go around the store though and see some of the cool animals they have stuffed everywhere. This place is like a zoo. This is impressive. I think it's pretty awesome. I find it a little odd that they don't custom like tailor the fauna on display here for the local environment, you know, like there are definitely no yaks in the Berkshires. Alright, so they close earlier than I thought. They close in 8 minutes, so I'm gonna have to continue this safari at another time. I want to get over to Market Basket before they close, gather some food too. See, literally strip mall city out here. Strip mall stores as far as the eye can see. I think before I buy any food, I should make sure this thing actually fits the space I have here designated for it. So I want to put it right over here. Now, this is good because I keep a basket back here of all my rechargeables. It's just like conveniently under the outlet, make sure all my stuff is charged. I didn't want to have to remove this to accommodate a cooktop. And the legs are entirely on the surface, so it fits. I gotta figure out how to open the lid. I think it's just a latch right here. And make sure it doesn't hit the roof. Look at that. Look at that. I can cook with it just like that. Just perfect. And the frying pan that I got for it can sit right on. Well, I guess it opens up like this, right? I should probably do the full kit and caboodle while I have it all out. Get rid of this garbage right here. Yeah. I don't know the point of this tissue paper. It doesn't do much of anything. The frying pan will sit right there. This goes up like that. Latches on like that. My pot can sit right there. How perfect is this? Just beautiful. I'm so happy I finally have a cooking solution worked out, like the optimum one. It fits that space like a glove. Everything just worked out perfectly. Now, if I get food at the Market Basket over here, I'm pretty much committing to cooking it tonight. I don't like to have raw meat and stuff sitting around for 24 hours, so it's gonna be a late night. It's almost 9 o'clock already. I decided I'm not gonna sleep here. I'm gonna drive to the other Cabela's, the one in Holyoke that I've stayed a handful of times. Like that place a lot, but let's get the food thing taken care of first. Oh man, I've missed Market Basket. 89 cents for a gallon of water. I've been paying like $3 or $4 per gallon because I've been buying from that convenience store in Boston. But I couldn't help but notice this deal, a whole pre-cooked ham for $2.50. My math is that I want to pay $3 for meat for every night. So I could get a couple of these, take care of a couple of dinners, not have to cook it, save time and save money. I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 of these. For whatever reason, they don't have frozen chicken breasts here. At least I can't find them. I asked an associate for help, but he couldn't speak English, so I'm gonna have to buy some raw chicken breasts. That's fine, as long as I cook it up tonight. The theme of this next meal prep session is simplicity. For 4 of the 7 evenings, I'm just using this pre-cooked ham that takes care of the red meat. Don't have to cook any steak tonight. And for the chicken, I could not find the frozen breast. One thing I do like about Aldi is those frozen pre-seasoned garlic and herb chicken breasts. I just got regular tenderloins. As for the vegetables, I found this, which I never saw before. It's an Asian stir-fry medley, like a 3-pound bag of a whole bunch of different vegetables. I just went with that. I did get my chopped onions, something Aldi and Price Chopper does not have. And a bunch of Brussels sprouts just to augment it. That's everything. It all came out to $35, which is exactly what it comes out to at Aldi. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be cheaper than that. But in any case, it is now 9:30. I want to drive to the Cabela's in Holyoke and cook all of this up. It's going to be a late night. I think it's like a 2-hour, maybe hour-and-a-half drive from here. The weather's been kind of nuts lately. It got really warm, and then it rained, and now it is windy as heck. It is pulling me, yanking me all over the road. I know I've said it before, but wind is the scariest thing I encounter driving this big, tall van. And I remember the sign is very dark and hard to see, but I'm pretty sure this is Cabela's right here. And the parking is back here. There is one car here with their lights on. Someone is inside there. So I won't park next to them. Oh, there's another car down here. Alright, we got a few stragglers with me tonight. This white car was here last time I stayed here. It makes me wonder how often they come here. Their car is pretty built out inside, let's just say. Clearly someone lives in their car. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I don't recommend they camp out in the same place over and over, you know what I mean? I'm always nervous about starting up these new stoves. They tend to explode and stuff. I got this one all rigged up the way I want it. It fits perfectly in the space. I had to secure it with a little zip tie right here, just so it wouldn't fall off. In the future, I don't know, I'll put like rubber feet or traction pads on the thing or something. Also, the propane can, I guess I didn't fully realize how it hangs off the side like this and under its own weight. So I have it sitting on my other shelf right here. I just pulled it out a bit. That solves that problem. One good thing I like about this is I don't have to light it like I did with the other one. With a lighter, this has a button right here. I'm gonna try turning one of these on, and then I will see if it explodes. I have my fire extinguisher right here. I should get it out. Yeah, in case I need to bust it loose, I'm gonna put it right here. Actually, that's how nervous I am. Alright, so let's try this burner over here that I will cook my rice on. I'll just turn it a little until I hear a light hiss, and then let's try the ignition. Oh, jeez. Alright, it didn't explode. There's a little blue flame. It's totally in control. Great news. The first thing I'm going to do is get my water boiling. I am doing couscous again. I mix it with this rice combo, which I used last time. Last time, the couscous came out way too watery, way too pasty. It was like oatmeal, basically. Someone said that after that boils, I should put the couscous in, put the lid on it, and just let it soak for a while. So I will do that. I'm also not going to throw any oil in there. Maybe just like a little bit of salt, and that's pretty much it. And the other thing I'll be doing differently tonight, I'm going to cook all my meat first. I normally cook all the vegetables because they're little bags. I just want to get rid of the bags. Look at how perfectly my new pan fits in here. Not a centimeter of space wasted. This is 12 inches in diameter. It's wider than my old one I'm replacing. So with the chicken, I just threw in a little bit of oil, and this is what I'm using for seasoning. It's cracked pepper and garlic with sea salt by Grill Mates, McCormick. I think I used it last time. A friend gave it to me. Came out great. One thing I have noticed is that the stuff in the center of the pan cooks faster than the stuff on the edges. I keep having to like shuffle it around. I think that the circumference or diameter of the flame there, they could have made that wider than it is by like an inch or more, maybe even 2 inches, and I think the heat would disperse better. So far, that's the only flaw I'm finding in this thing. I keep picking away at the chicken while I have it cool over here on the cutting board. It came out so good. That cracked pepper garlic stuff is just absolutely perfect. Right now, I don't have to cook any more meat because I bought all that pre-cooked ham, which I might start doing for like 250 bucks per, or I'm sorry, 250 cents per steak is such a good deal. Right now, I'm gonna start cooking up the vegetables. The heck is this? Some kind of salad dressing? All right, and just like that, I have all the couscous and rice mix distributed. Came out a lot better than last time. Much more evenly cooked. Less water, and I just added more mass to it, and let it soak for a good long while. Now, believe it or not, all I have left to do are the Brussels sprouts and the chopped onions. Like I said, I'm not going to saute them. I'm going to use the second burner and the rice pot. Just going to repurpose it to boil these vegetables as hot as I can. They start off frozen, so they have a ways to go. But yeah, I should be done very soon. I'm keeping close tabs on the time. I started cooking at almost exactly 10:30, and last I checked it was 11:42. So it's only been a little over an hour. Remember, this normally takes me 4.5 hours on my old system. So yeah, we're making progress. Yeah, that seasoning mix is so good. These are the last Brussels sprouts, the last veggies I have cooking. All I have left to do is bag those and then clean everything up, and I am all set. It's such a huge quality of life improvement to do all my cooking here in my kitchen. With my last cooking situation, I kept having to run from here to the shower stall because that single propane cooker is just too tall to sit on my countertop. This is perfect. I feel so much safer with this. It's like an armor shield on 3 sides. I think these are meant to block the wind if you're cooking outside, but they work great in here too. I can't wait to cook outside. It's starting to warm up, and it's gonna happen sooner or later. The thing I don't like about cooking in here is all the moisture, all the steam. I do run my max air fan, crack the window open, try to blow it all out, but it's not good to have all that moisture in here. All right, anyway, it is late, and in case you're wondering, I shaved 1 hour and 45 minutes off this meal prep session. But for the better part of an hour, there's been a truck idling next to me here at this Cabela's. They showed up really late, like almost close to midnight. I want to see what's going on out there. All right, let's turn these off and go peek behind the curtain up front, see what the situation is. What is going on out here? Oh yeah, there's a truck right there. And he's making his bed out there, going to bed the same time I am. Actually, I'm not going to bed yet. I got all this cleaning done, and it's almost 1 o'clock, but I want to do some editing. I need to get this video up by noon tomorrow. I need to get to my post office by noon tomorrow. I don't have much time, so I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. I try to solve my van life problems one at a time. Today was the cooking situation, and tomorrow will be the roof stuff. So stick around for that. Thanks for watching. Peace out.